Amazing, beautiful people, welcome back to another FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD reaction video. I never thought this anime was going to be this dark, this heartbreaking, this brutal, but it turns out it is. Everything I expected about FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD was wrong. And this anime has taken me on a completely left turn down a road I never saw coming, and I would be lying if I said I am not enjoying this, because I am so much. I didn't think it would get its hooks in, but damn it is such a good anime. It really is, and I find myself incredibly excited whenever I sit down in this chair to record another episode. So, I'm gonna stop talking. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you want more reactions, press that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I don't know why you wouldn't be subscribed. If you want to continue with me on this journey, press that button. It's totally free. And don't forget, all unblurred reactions are available on Patreon. Enough talking from me. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST BROTHERHOOD, episode 6.
But first, let me just take a moment to tell you about today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Now, if you don't know what a VPN is, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. Simply put, it's an application that you install that encrypts and protects all your online data. If you're like me and you spend most of your time online, then having a VPN is completely essential to keep all of your private data safe. But online protection is just one of the many benefits that comes with having Surfshark VPN. Some of my personal favorite benefits are being able to have access to worldwide Netflix. Netflix has a built-in region blocker, meaning every single country only gets access to about 15% of Netflix's total content. With a VPN installed, you can get access to 100% of the worldwide Netflix content. Recently, I used Surfshark to change my location to a US server and get access to the final seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But my absolute favorite benefit has to be not getting that hour delay at Crunchyroll. If you don't know what I mean and you watch animes through Crunchyroll, in Japan, Crunchyroll will upload the episodes to their new anime series an hour earlier than the rest of the world. However, if you have Surfshark VPN installed, that hour delay is not for you. Simply change your IP address to a Japanese server and watch the animes the second they are released, which is what I recently did with the new season of Chainsaw Man. And it doesn't stop there, no! Surfshark VPN is one of the only VPN providers that will let you download your Surfshark application on unlimited devices. Download it on your phone, download it on your laptop, and use that content worldwide. And with public Wi-Fi protection, it doesn't matter what Wi-Fi you connect to, you will always be safe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Luke, all of these extra benefits? Surely this is expensive. Well, you would be wrong. Surfshark VPN not only gives you 3 months free using my code, it will also give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like the service after 30 days of using it, you can get all your money back simply by canceling. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description, head on over to Surfshark, or enter the promo code G.O.T Games to save yourself 83% off your Surfshark plan and get yourself 3 months free. Trust me, it really does save you money in the long run. A massive thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Now, back to the reaction.
Scar, the man who was responsible for killing a string of state alchemists, came after Edward Elric. Ed was ready to accept death at Scar's hand, but thanks to the intervention of Colonel Mustang and the military, Ed was able to escape with his life. Ed and Al, realizing the joy of being alive, were once again determined to survive and move forward. They decided to return to their home in Rizambul to seek help in repairing their bodies.
Rizambul. Road of Hope.
Hey.
Lieutenant Colonel?
The folks at the Eastern Command Center were a little too busy to make it down here today, so I came to see you off instead.
Great, but would you mind telling me what the Major's doing here?
For protection. What would happen if Scar came after you again? You're in no shape for a fight now, Ed. The Major's here to help. Just try to grin and bear it.
The thing is, they're not wrong. We know Ed is very capable. Ed is very, very strong, very capable, very smart and quick when it comes to fighting. Like, I'm sure they're not worried about that, even though he's quite young. But at the moment, he's not in shape for a fight.
To be so stubborn.
Hey, shut up! I'm no child! Anyway, are you sure Al made it on board?
Of course. I thought he might get lonely without little company.
My brother isn't some kind of farm animal!
Oh, it's time.
That's
okay,
funny.
you boys have a safe trip. Stop in and give me a shout the next time you make it to Central.
I'm very suspicious of this guy. I hope I'm just like overlooking him. There's something about him. Something about him just rubs me the wrong way.
Dr. Marco! Dr. Marco, that is you, isn't it? It's me, Alex Louis Armstrong from Central.
Friend of yours?
He's from Central, a talented state alchemist. He was researching into possible medical applications of alchemy.
Random, he just ran away.
After the Ishvalan Civil War, he went missing, just disappeared.
Let's go, Major. A guy like this doctor might know some useful things about bioalchemy.
I am very, very, very curious and looking forward to learning more about the Ishvalan War. It's such an intriguing thing as well. And, I just can't help but wonder about it. I just can't help but want to see it.
Excuse me, but do you know who this person is by any chance?
Oh, Major, you can really draw.
You can, jeez.
The art of portraiture has been passed down through the Armstrong family for generations.
That man looks like Dr. Morrow to me.
Morrow?
All of our town's doctors were drafted to help on the battlefields during the Civil War. Then Dr. Morrow came here. He's really been a lifesaver.
He'll see any patient and he never gives up on anybody. We're lucky he's here.
You see this big bright flash of light and then you're cured, just like that.
This is it.
His penis?
Hello?
All right, tell me what you two are
He
doing
just tried
here.
to
Have you come to take me back?
He just tried to
Hey,
shoot
doctor,
Ed in the head.
Calm down.
Are we just overlooking that? He literally just tried to shoot Ed in the head. There is another version of this where he opens the door and just blasts his damn head off. And now they're like, calm down, it's cool, we're friends.
I don't ever want to go back. Anything but that.
That's not it. Please, listen.
So you're here to silence me then?
No, nothing like that.
I won't be tricked by you.
I'll ask you one more time, please calm down!
Alphonse!
How funs.
So, you changed your name and decided to live in hiding way out here in the countryside. If the rumors I've heard can be believed, when you disappeared, you took top-secret materials with you.
I couldn't handle it anymore. Order or no order, to have to dirty my hands researching that thing was too much.
What thing is that?
It took so many lives. During the Civil War, so many innocent died because of it. I could spend my whole life trying and still never atone for the things I've done. But I had to do something, so I came here to be a doctor to save lives instead of taking them.
Doctor, what exactly was it you were ordered to do research on? What thing?
The Philosopher's Stone.
You hear that sound? That is the sound of Ed and Al listening. I feel like that guy just said the right fucking words.
Secret materials I took were my research documents, and the stone itself.
You mean you still have it? It's here? How can that be the stone? It's a liquid.
The Sage's Stone, the Grand Elixir,
Huh?
the Celestial Stone, the Red Tincture, the Fifth Element. Just as the Philosopher's Stone is called by many names, so it can take on many forms. It is not necessarily a stone. This is an incomplete product, however. There's no way to know when it will reach its limit and become unusable.
Finished or not, it demonstrated plenty of power during the Ishvalan Civil War, right? It's just like the stone that false priest had in Lior. It was incomplete, but it still amplified his powers considerably. If imitation stones this powerful can be produced, who's to say a complete product can't be created? Please, Dr. Marco, I need access to your research materials.
Major, who exactly is this boy?
This boy is a state alchemist, Doctor.
What? But he's only a child. After the war, there were many state alchemists who turned in their certifications because they refused to serve as human weapons anymore. And now a child.
You think I don't know what I've signed up for? I know what I'm doing, but I don't have any choice. If this is a mistake, then it's a mistake I have to make. There is no other way.
I love the air of convenience. Literally sitting on a train, just choo-chooing along, choo-choo, pull up at a random station, not even the station they're heading towards. This doctor just walks past. Hey, that's the doctor. Oh, I know that doctor. Hey, where you going? Follow the doctor. Ah, I was working on the Philosopher's Stone this whole time. Oh, you mean the stone that I'm looking for and need to get my body back and my brother's? Damn, what a coincidence. It's like, ah? Imagine if life was that good. Imagine if you just like be like, ah, man, I really wish I could just get the brand new Porsche electric Taycan for free. Ah, man, oh, that'd be so cool. If someone would just give me their car keys. Anyway, I'm gonna go buy some milk. Oh, man, I hate this Porsche electric Taycan that just came out, the 2023 model. Here, you have it. This car is a piece of shit. Oh, I want life to be this nice.
So you've committed the taboo. Amazing. The ability to transmute a specific person's soul like this. Maybe one as talented as you would be able to produce a complete Philosopher's Stone.
So?
But I can't show you my research.
Why not?
You must not seek after the stone.
Not even if it's to get our bodies back?
Never. This is the devil's research. If you chase the stone, you will go through hell.
I've already been through hell!
Please. Please just leave.
I admire the fact that they never take it too far. When people say leave, they leave. You know, even though this guy could potentially have research that would benefit them massively, they're not going to take it by force. They are still kind, and they're still considerate, and they still follow the rules. Because there's nothing stopping them from just whooping his ass and taking it by force. But they don't. They follow the rules, and they don't do that. You watch the next scene, they're going to kick down the door.
I've already been through hell!
Are you sure about this, Ed?
Huh?
Even an incomplete Philosopher's Stone could be useful. You could have taken it from the doctor by
See?
force.
Yeah, I wanted it so badly I could almost
taste
it.
But still, we don't want it so badly that we'd be willing to deprive this town of their only doctor to get it.
We gained plenty just by finding out that the Philosopher's Stone can be made. Now we'll just have to look for some other way to do
I love
it.
Ed and Al. They really are fantastic characters, very likable, very easy to root for. They really are just the best, aren't they? They're like, they always see the bright side in it. They're always pursuing this journey. They know how hard it can be, but they're always trying to get the answers.
What about you, Major? How do you feel about not reporting back to Central on Dr. Marco's location?
I met a simple small-town doctor today. I can't see any real reason to report that.
Wait! Dr. Marco?
This is where my materials are. If you're certain you won't regret learning the truth in the end, start looking here. Look closely. Maybe you'll find the truth hidden within the truth. But I've said too much already.
You haven't said anything!
I hope the day will come when you are able to restore your bodies.
I've said too much already. This guy said like 5 words.
Brother, what does the note say?
National Central Library, First Branch.
I get it. Like hiding a tree in the forest. Finding one book in that giant library will be difficult indeed.
Finally, another clue about the stone.
I've been looking for you, Marco.
FULLMETAL Alchemist.
I'm just saying. If she's looking for you, I imagine most of you she finds you. Alright? And you know exactly what I mean. You don't act like you don't. Don't hey. You being exposed. You being exposed.
FULLMETAL Alchemist.
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
WINRY?
She's like, you know, it's like, oh, we can't let her find us. So be really, really quiet or she'll find us. Okay. Really, really, really quiet. Did you say we have to be really, really quiet? Okay, I'll be ah, shit, she heard me.
Our best customers here.
Yo, Granny!
Wow.
Yo, Granny!
Oh dear, what have you
Yo,
done now?
Granny!
A lot has happened. Can you fix us up? This is Major Alex Louise Armstrong.
I'm Pinocchio Rockbell.
Not another dog!
I know.
Not another dog! I can't do it!
But you've gone and grown smaller.
Granny, you've got it wrong. You're supposed to say how big you've grown lately, Ed.
But why would I say something so clearly untrue?
I'm still taller than you mini hag!
Edward, I thought I told you to call first when you're heading back here for maintenance.
WINRY, are you trying to kill me?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
Yeah, sorry, it's a little smashed up.
A little smashed up, a little? Ed, do you see what you've done to my beautiful creation? I slaved over this!
It's basically the same, it's just in smaller pieces.
Don't tell me. You a little smashed up too, Al? What kind of trouble have you two been getting yourselves into? You idiots! All you ever do is worry me.
I like WINRY. I like WINRY. WINRY's cool. WINRY's cool. WINRY takes no shit.
All right, I see. In order to get this information, you
Now,
need
the doggo's
to
got a
go to
leg.
Central as soon as possible.
A metal leg. I know before you come
It's
after
kind
me
of
for
a
saying
rush
that.
order. It's not just the arm. Your leg needs adjusting too.
Guess your growth's not completely stunted after all.
Shut up!
The leg aside, the shape the arm's in, we'll have to build it from scratch.
Is there any chance you can have it done in a week?
Give us some credit, Ed. 3 days. But you'll have to make do with this spare for now.
It's a little difficult to walk on a leg I'm not used to.
You'll be finished before you get used to it.
3 days, huh? Between machining, assembly, connecting, and finishing. That's 3 all-nighters.
I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Well, you want to get to Central as soon as possible, right? Then I'll work my butt off for you.
Ah.
But you better believe you're gonna pay a fortune in rush order fees.
WINRY's great. It's Captain JoJo.
The wood you requested.
Oh, thank you.
I haven't seen Edward anywhere around the house in a while.
Yeah. He said he was going off to visit his mother's grave.
Nah, best doggo. Doggo carrying the flowers. Hey! It's the sheep guy.
What kind of lives are the boys leading these days? They have yet to send us so much as a single letter.
Ed and Al are well known for their alchemy, even in a high-profile place like Central. Sometimes that gets them into trouble. They seem to have a knack for finding it. But don't worry, they're all right. The Elric brothers are strong boys.
Strong, huh? Yes, I think you could call them that.
I'm curious, Madam Rockbell. You speak of the Elrics as though they were your grandsons.
Of course, I've been watching over them since they were born. I'm a friend of the family, you see. The boy's father is an old drinking pal of mine. One day, he up and left the village, abandoning his wife and sons. I don't even know whether he's alive now or not.
Come to think of it, madam, where are young WINRY's parents?
Gone, Major. They both died in the Civil War. My son and his wife...
That was a bit random. He acted like as if someone was watching him and then looked at a tree on top of a hill. Someone behind that tree? Bit random there. WINRY seems kick-ass. This granny is kick-ass. Everything is kick-ass.
were surgeons. They went to the battlefield to do what they could. There were never enough doctors for all the injured soldiers.
It was terrible, the war.
Yes, it was indeed. Oh, looks like it's about time for me to get supper started. You look like you could eat a lot, but don't worry, there's plenty.
Oh, no, please don't trouble yourself on my account.
Food always tastes better with guests anyway. We also have an empty patient's cot and some spare bedding if you'd like.
I love how the granny is literally like so blunt to Ed. Like, she talked to him like a friend almost.
The boys don't have anywhere else to stay but here. Adding one more guest won't be any inconvenience to us.
What about the house they grew up in?
It's gone now. The brothers don't have any home to return to. The day they left, after Ed had gotten his state certification, they burned down their own house. My guess is they did it because with no house to come home to, there could be no turning back.
Yeah, you're right. We should head back.
Just seeing any dog in this anime is giving me PTSD.
Oh, Edward Elric! What an yielding love to try and bring your mother back to life! What a tremendous sacrifice to give up your arm in order to transmute your brother's disembodied soul! What determination to burn down your own house to make sure there was no retreat! Come, Edward! Allow me to offer you this comforting embrace!
Stay back! Don't rub your chest on me!
She's brushing her teeth.
Look at you working hard so early in the morning.
Been up all night.
You're still at it, busy as a bee. At this rate, you must be almost done.
One more all-nighter. Get out!
I thought Winry was the same age as Ed. Is she? Is she just taller? She seems like... She definitely acts older. She's got like a level of maturity around her that Ed doesn't seem to have. Oh, fucking hell. Has she not slept for 3 days? What? Gee, she's made of more metal than Alphonse is.
They said it would take 3 days, right? So, give them 3 days.
Yeah, I know. It's just when I think of a clue to the stone sitting in Central Library somewhere, I get so impatient.
The doggy!
Here you go! It's all ready!
Ready?
Yeah.
On 1,
2, 3!
That's the worst part every time, when the nerves have to connect like that. Once we have the Philosopher's Stone, I can kiss that pain goodbye.
our biggest source of income. I'll be sad to see you go.
Hold still. Do you want me to do this right or not? It's just so lovely! The smell of oil, the hum of the ball bearings, the rugged yet amazingly beautiful form created through anatomical engineering! How wonderful you are, my Automail!
Crazy gearhead.
You're lost without me, alchemy freak.
All right, we're done.
Well? Yeah, it feels good.
I increased the percentage of chrome this time, so it should be less prone to rusting. The trade-off is that it's not quite as strong, so don't try anything crazy. Hey, listen up!
Hal, it's your turn!
You can fix him right here?
Yep. You have to know the trick to it, though. Major, you see that seal on the inside of his back? That's the medium between Al's soul and the armor. So I have to be sure not to ruin it. There you go. You're good as new. You ready to try it out?
Yeah.
It'll be quiet around here without those boys.
Little brother?
Yep, it's time to head to Central and find Dr. Marco's documents. We leave first thing tomorrow morning.
I'm curious, what would happen if you just like scratched like a line in that, or like changed how it looked even slightly, disfigured that symbol in Al even slightly? If I just went up to it and scratched like one line through it, would Al's soul immediately lose the armor? And if that happened, is the soul gone forever? Because the armor was nothing, and when Al died. So Al died, Al dead, armor nothing. And even in that window, Ed was able to transmutate a soul that had already left the body into the armor. So theoretically, with that logic, surely if Al's soul was to leave the armor again, Ed could bring it back to the armor, right? And if that's the case, is there like a short window where you can do that? Like when the soul leaves the body, is it like hovering around the body for a little bit? Because if that's the case, surely you can just bring back any soul from the dead and like just put it in a suit of armor, like at any point. If Al was able, if Ed, so imagine this, Al dies, bleh, he's dead. Ed walks in the room, sees Al's dead, takes Al's soul that isn't in his body anymore because he's dead, right? And puts it in the armor. Couldn't Ed just walk into a room, take anyone's soul who died like 100 years ago and put it into the armor? Or is there like a brief window of time? That's what I'm trying to work out here.
Sleeping with his tummy out again. What am I gonna do with him?
Why?
It's like you're the older one, huh, Al?
He can be a handful. Someone has to look after him.
Ed.
How old are the two of you boys now?
I'm 14, and brother's 15.
To think someone as young and as small as he is could be used as a human weapon. It's almost funny. Especially watching him sleep.
Thanks, both of you.
What's this? Why so formal?
Granny, Winry, I'm so grateful to you for always welcoming us like we're really family. He won't ever say it, but I know brother feels the same way.
Don't you worry, dear. We know he feels that way too. He doesn't have to say it.
Granny, thank you.
Thank you again for everything, Granny.
Sure.
Hey, where's Winry?
Resting. She stayed up 3 nights in a row. Want me to wake her?
That's okay. She'd just nag me. Make sure to do your maintenance or whatever.
Hold on a second, boys.
It's a Japanese thing, right? Isn't it? To call like the elder generation granny. I noticed that. But it's also Korean, right? I've noticed it in a few things I've seen. Like here in the UK, we only call a gran or a granny or grandmother, or grandma or anything like that who is blood related. So my gran is my gran, but everyone else's I wouldn't call them gran. I just call them by their name. That makes sense?
Come back once in a while and have dinner with us.
You want us to come all this way into the mountains just for some dinner?
Edward, Alphonse, come back soon, Kay?
Yeah.
I really love the opening and ending to FULLMETAL Alchemist Brotherhood. I think they're one of the strongest. Like, they're so good. They're both really good songs. The opening and the ending, like, really, really, really good. Really, really good. Every time it plays, I just get like this feeling. It's really cool. Oh, man. There's after credit episodes, isn't there? One of you guys... Actually, hold on. Let me just check that now. It just occurred to me. When's the first one? Wait, is the first one episode 6? Let me have a look. Actually. While I've got you guys here, let's have a look. In fact, I can check the comments. Would it be after credits? Let me check credits. Credits. Watch the end credits. Here we go. 6. Don't miss them. Episode 6. There was just a gut feeling. Episode 6, episode 8. So there is an after credit scene in episode 6. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to turn the recording back on then. Alright, recording is back on. And now I'm going to press play on the recording. You guys, I'm just going to leave this all in. I'm going to leave it all in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, there we go. I've synced up the recording. I'm going to switch it over from my headphones. I'm not putting them back. Okay, we're doing this all live. So there's an after credit scene. There's an after credit scene. It's harder to find because I watched this on that flipping Funimation episode. The after credit stuff, it doesn't show. It's really hard to find. Right, here we go. After credits. Right, here we go.
I just about slept through the entire day. Whenever Ed comes over, it's like a tornado hit this place. Huh? Whoopsie.
Dr. Marco's notes.
That's important? That's important? She left to screw out? Is it not some kind of joke? Who is that for? Is that for Ed or is that for Alphonse? It had an A on it, which could be the type of screw, or it could be A for Alphonse. So I don't know. Wait, no, she didn't repair Alphonse, so it's got to be for Ed. So she left a screw out of Ed's arm. Does that mean she's going to then try and find Ed? I don't know. Interesting. But he tested it and it seemed to work fine. It's not as strong as the one before. Chrome is weaker as well, she mentioned before. So it's not as strong. Are we going to notice that, or is that a nothing statement? Like, are we going to notice that it's not as strong as before, or does it matter? Surely it's still as strong as a human arm, though, right? I don't know. Is it stronger than a human arm? I don't know. Okay. So episode 8 is the next one. Yeah, I had a random feeling. I was like, I swear I remember episode 6 being the first one that people told me. All right, cool. All right, nice. The brain won. Brain won there. Well done, brain. Remembering that. I really am surprisingly enjoying this. I think out of all the animes I've watched so far, this was the one I was most skeptical about in terms of enjoyment. From the openings and the style of the anime, it looked like very old school, quite childish. Like, this is my honest opinion from the outside, and not something I was really going to enjoy. It felt more like an anime you would watch growing up and enjoy and have like these nostalgia attachments to, but not something an adult would go in and enjoy. That's my honest opinion. That's what I thought it was going to be like. I have been proved wrong completely. I'm very much enjoying this. It is very adult, very dark, very messed up, gory at times, and it doesn't feel like this is something you would show a kid in any way, which I'm so surprised because a lot of you watched this when you were younger. I'm watching this now as a flipping adult, and I'm very much enjoying it. The story is fantastically well done. You can't help but root for them. You're curious about the Philosopher's Stone. You want to see them get their bodies back. You are immediately engaged and sucked into this world. It is just a fantastically well done anime. It really is. I am enjoying every single step of this, and I was so skeptical of this one. I'm obviously not going to say that on camera. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm skeptical. The way I'll always do it, if I'm ever not sure about an anime, I won't say it when I go into it, but I will always let you guys know as I'm watching it, like I did with FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood. I was skeptical I was going to enjoy this. I was skeptical at the beginning, telling you guys now I was skeptical, but man, I am more than happy to be proved wrong, and I am loving this. I'm very surprised. It is nothing like what I had in my head, and it is just fantastic. And I'm very excited every time I get to record this. Like I said, make sure you guys subscribe. Why are so many of you not subscribed? Do you know what blows my mind? You guys will come back and watch these episodes every single week, but not be subscribed. So how does that work? Do you have to like search for my channel then? How does it like, because you won't get notified when the episodes go live. So do you just search for my channel every single week? Why not just press the subscribe button? Do you hate me? You want me to cry? I will cry, man. That is mean. Press subscribe and then you'll be notified when the episodes go live. Nice and easy. You don't need to search for them anymore. Press that subscribe button. Support the channel. Let's get to 300k already. Oh man. If you guys are watching every single week, you should be subscribed. Mean. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the reactions. All Unblurred reactions on Patreon. Link in the description. Have an awesome week and weekend ahead of you. I cannot wait to watch the next episode. And as always, you see me in the next one.